Hồ Gươm Opera House, located in the heart of the capital city of Hanoi, was inaugurated on July 9th. The theater is a cultural space for both modern and traditional art, continuing with the historical and architectural landscape surrounding Hoàn Kiếm Lake to form a cultural complex of the capital.
Situated at number 40 Hang Bai Street in Hoàn Kiếm District, the Opera House is outfitted with state-of-the-art equipment. The Opera House, which was built in just 22 months, is expected to serve countless cultural and art activities, exhibitions and conferences. Speaking at the inauguration ceremony, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính offered his congratulations to the Ministry of Public Security, Hanoi authorities and residents on the opening of such a superb and modern opera house. The building impresses the Prime Minister with its ally-friendly with the disabled and the mixture of traditional culture and modern technology. The Prime Minister emphasized the significance of the opera house for the cultural development of the capital city and the nation, considering cultural features a lodestar and a motivation for national development.
On the final night of the International Firework Festival, two excellent fireworks teams from Italy and France devote themselves to hundreds of thousands of people and tourists.
The finale's attraction was so strong that a number of highways and bridges across the Han River had been jammed with a crowded flow of people since late afternoon. The Italian fireworks team, as a first performing team, confirms the level of a powerful team that has won the DIFF Championship twice. Italy, as usual, won over the audience with dramatic artwork that skillfully combines music and light. The background music is carefully chosen, reflecting a variety of emotions. Meanwhile, the French team captivated the audience with a joyous fireworks show and frantic music. Each flash of color against the background of French, US, UK, and K-pop music made the audience sway while enjoying themselves. The first place fireworks team from France got the championship trophy and a $20,000 award. The Italian fireworks team took second place and received a $10,000 reward.
Taiwan, China, and Japan are expected to remain the top destinations for Vietnamese workers this year. In the first 6 months of the year, more than 72,000 workers went to work abroad, reaching nearly two-thirds of the 2023 plan, in which two markets that attract many Vietnamese workers are Japan, with more than 34,500 employees, and Taiwan with more than 31,500 employees. Notably, the Japanese government is implementing policy improvements so that skilled foreign workers can stay long-term. Japan will open 9 more industries in food processing and restaurants, increasing the number of skilled work received from abroad, including Vietnamese workers. First commercial seaplane flight to Kotor Islands conducted. Vietnam leads Asia Pacific in responsible tourism. The first commercial flight by seaplane from Tuần Châu Island to Kotor Island was conducted to July 9th, marking the first service of its kind connecting two islands in Vietnam.
The flight, with 8 tourists on board, departed Tuần Châu port in the province's Ha Long city at 8:30 a.m. and safely arrived on Hong Van beach of Kotor about 35 minutes later. Using the seaplane service, passengers can save much travel time and have a chance to enjoy a bird's-eye view of the majestic beauty of destinations on Ha Long Bay. The commercial flights use Cessna Grand Caravan seaplane, which can fly at about 300 kilometers per hour and carry up to 12 passengers. However, each trip carries only 6 to 8 passengers to ensure their safety and comfort. A ticket costs around $100 per way each passenger. Seaplane services have yet to be popular in Vietnam. The launch of the service in the island district of Kotor is expected to help diversify tourism services and promote local tourism. 3 UNESCO heritage sites in Vietnam are on the list of 16 World Heritage Sites in Southeast Asia recommended by a British travel magazine as worth visiting. Appearing at the top of the list is Halong Bay. The British travel magazine introduced a population of 1,600 large and small limestone mountains on the bay as the most impressive scale in the world. This site was first recognized by UNESCO in 1994. The second place mentioned is Hoi An, Quang Nam, which was recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Monument in 1999. The third name appearing on the list is Phong Nha Kẻ Bàng National Park. This site was twice honored by UNESCO in 2002 and 2015.
According to the newly released APAC Travel Confidence Index 2023 study, the majority of travelers agreed that the pandemic had changed the way they travel and that Vietnamese tourists care about the sustainable tourism the most in Asia Pacific. More than 8,000 tourists from 11 countries and territories, including Vietnam, participated in the survey, which was conducted in April and May. Vietnamese tourists prefer sightseeing or prioritize family vacations. 53% of Vietnamese tourists prefer natural scenery, and 52% of tourists want to have more trips to have quality time with families, and 40% of tourists want to travel more culturally.